Hi everyone and welcome to our DIY channel Ivona and Bastien. Today we show you how to make your own smoked and dry tenderloin, known also as filet mignon, at home. First of all, we buy a good quality pork tenderloin. Go to your local butcher, explain him you want to smoke and dry cure it. He will choose a piece that hold up well, so that you don't have to remove much from it when trimming. The trimming is the step where you remove the little pieces and nerves and tendons that are sticking out like I'm doing right now in the video. If there is a piece that is really loose on the side, remove it. It is the collar and it will not dry evenly with the rest. Cook it tonight, for example. We wait and write it down. Here my filet mignon is 685 grams. The goal will be to lose 40 to 45% at 375 grams. We will see here the technique called equilibrium curing 4-to-1. We'll get 1% of the weight of the filet mignon with pepper. Here I have wild pepper from Madagascar that I crush rather finely, but you can take the spices of your choice. 2% in sugar cane, which helps preserving the color of your meat, and 4% salt. It will remove some of the water from our meat and avoid the development of bacteria. It is a kind of cooking. Take salt without added nitrites. We mix well our three ingredients. We massage the tenderloin with our 4-to-1 mixture, trying to spread it evenly and not to forget the ribs or openings if there are any. Now we're going to vacuum pack our meat. Do not forget to put in your bag all the mixture which is at the bottom of the dish to be the most precise with our method 4-to-1. I really recommend you this machine. You will be able to use it for all your cold cuts instead of using the burying method. I also use it to preserve my charcuterie once it's done, to freeze veggies from the garden. You can cook meats and fishes under vacuum and for a lot of other uses. I had to buy this one for maybe 50 or 60 euros. I will put a link in the description of the video, but there are also cheaper ones if ever. How long should I leave my meat in the fridge? To calculate, we take the biggest diameter of the filet mignon, we divide it by 2 and we add 1. Here it was 6 centimeters, so I leave it 4 days. The benefit of this method is that if you leave it 5 or 6 days in the fridge, it won't be too salty because we have weighed the salt at 4%. We rinse our meat quickly under cold water. Some people recommend just to wipe it with a dry and clean cloth. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment how you do it, the pros and the cons. We wipe it with a paper towel here. Since I really like pepper, I'm going to add a layer at this time. You could add the spices of your choice right now. We are here on a wild black pepper from Madagascar, not very spicy, but quite pronounced in taste. We will see what it gives during the tasting. Try to spread it as nice as possible. We will put it to dry for 24 hours on my grill at the bottom of the fridge. It is necessary that your meat is well dry so that the smoking clings well and get much more effective. The smoking stage. Freestyle, using my gas stove turn off, Depending on your taste, you can do several passes with this burner which lasts between 5 and 6 hours using beech wood. Now the drying part. I really advise you to find a small electric wine cellar. It really does the job, even if you have to remove your bottle for a few weeks to make room. I know that some people wrap their meat in a cloth and dry it at the bottom of their fridge, but I've never tried this more random and risky technique. The goal is to lose between 30 to 45% of your initial weight, depending on your taste and experience. We weigh every week. We make sure that the temperature stays between 10 and 13 degrees and the humidity between 65 and 75%. Now I'm a little over because I left my door open for the video shooting. My filet mignon weighed 675 grams at the beginning, and after 18 days, it is now 375 grams. That is a loss of 44%. I decide to stop drying now. And now, the best part of all, the tasting. Took me 25 days in total and cost me exactly €10.75 at my butcher for local farm pork for a result of 375 grams. It's a small piece of meat, it dries faster than a copa, a lance or a bresaola that we'll see in the next videos. To the touch, it remained quite soft despite a big loss of 45%. Color is good inside, the drying is homogeneous, just a tiny crusting, probably from a too ventilated wine cellar that dry my piece a bit too quickly, I'd say. I'll write it down to remember for the next one. The smell really makes you want to cut yourself a piece. Texture is great and the taste is excellent. We can feel the pepper, but it's not too strong because not everybody likes it. Let's go for a second piece. Even the camera woman is waving at me behind. It is very fine tasting, it will pair wonderfully with all your aperitifs or your raclettes. Believe us, you will impress your family and your friends. Thank you for watching this video. Don't hesitate to like it, to leave a comment if you have a question or remark. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video on other charcuterie. See you soon!